Hey man, what's going on with y'all, man? Hey, it's your boy again, man, coming back to you, right? With another edition of the Umpire Academy, safe work execution, upholding the integrity of safe work in the workplace, and the integrity in life. Come on, man, come on. Oh, I am on fire right now. I'm on fire right now because I have something that I have to address today that's very, very important for us to continue in the process, right, of growth. And I need to pose a question to you. I need to ask, what separates you between you and maybe a competitor, right, in the marketplace that might be doing slightly better than you or might be doing leaps and bounds better than you? What separates the two? What are the two things? What is in between that's so different from you and the competitor? And I'm telling you right now, listen. I have the answer to this question, but I want you to understand what I'm saying and why I'm saying it. But what separates you between your competitor that's doing slightly better than you or doing leaps and bounds ahead of you, better than you, right, is the culture. I talk about this all the time, but it is that important. It's culture. It is absolutely the culture that you have within the organization, within your brand, within your people that separate you from your competition. And if you want to take your brand, your organization to the next level to beat the competition, you have to improve the culture that's in your organization. Now, how do you do that? Listen to me very closely. Listen, right? I pay attention because I have a daughter that's obviously into certain things, and one of the things that she's into, right, is tennis shoes. And so as she's looking for different types of shoes and things that she wants to buy, right, she has a specific type of shoe that she's looking for, right? And there was a basketball player by the name of Michael Jordan that came out with a shoe back in the mid-'80s. And to this day, right, people are still in big competition to get a hold of certain shoes that came out way back during a certain time. And so my daughter is a fan of these particular shoes. But I noticed that she's not necessarily buying the shoes just to buy them, right? Like she's actually getting the shoes, and sometimes she's taking them and she's able to sell those shoes, right, for a little bit higher than what she paid for them. This is important. Catch this. Listen, the because of what the shoes, right, can return to her, because of what she has the ability to do with the shoe, if she wants to wear it, if she wants to sell it, if she wants to wear it and then sell it, right, because of what the shoe represents in the marketplace, because of the excellence that the player that created the shoes played the game of basketball at, right, she's able to see that there's a return on what it is that she is able to extract from this shoe. And listen to me, man, culture, it's got to be the same way. Culture cannot be something that's just bought. It cannot be something that you just come in and you use what's there. Like when people, and this is very important, when people invest, when they invest in something, they do a lot of research to find out exactly what this thing that they're investing in, how it can bring them a return on what it is. And people are not willing to accept your brand, or they're taking a brand or an organization over yours because you're trying to position your organization, right, for people to buy what you have just to use it and they're looking for something that they can invest in. And when you talk about investment, like one of the key components of culture and what type of culture, how do you keep a culture of growth in your organization, is that the people, that humans that are in your organization that are exposed to certain risks, that are doing the work, that are trying to be as productive as they can be, right? You have to understand that within that culture, they have to feel like they're being invested in. And the investment is not something that can be bought. So it is absolutely something that they must feel like, and you as an organization must feel like they can get a return on what it is that they're doing within your organization. How can they grasp what it is, your mission, your vision as an organization, if they don't feel like they're going to get a return on their time and their sacrifice and their productivity that they're offering their organization? Like this is important. This is important, right? People are not showing up to work just to show up. Like, you have to understand their dream, their vision, their mission, their goal, their purpose, right? It's not something just to be bought and worn by the organization, but it's something that they're looking for to get a return. And the reason why they come to your organization, because they feel like they can get a return from your organization. But because you don't take the time to strategically invest in the people, right? They cannot grasp what it is that you're trying to do and position, how you're trying to position yourself in the market for the people that you're marketing, or the organization that you're marketing your brand to, for people to invest in your brand, right? Because the people that are absolutely connected to and trying to help your organization position themselves, you're not invested in them. Man, this is so strategic. You gotta understand, listen, right? When it comes to this deal with culture, right, it's very scientific. It's not something haphazard that you can just kind of do just to think that you're making some headway, right? Luncheons and doing giveaways and trying to woo people with a higher rate of pay or something like that does not work, right? When people decide to invest in something, they know everything about what it is that they want to invest in. And your brand, there's organizations that you want to buy your brand, that you want them to do business with you, but because you don't have a culture that starts with investment in your people, they looking at your brand, at your organization as something that they need to invest in, right? That they feel like they're going to get a return in. They're not doing the research behind to try to find out, what am I going to get in return from this organization, right? They're just looking at, hey, you know what? This organization is out here, they're pretty good, but when I look at this other organization, I see the difference. I see that they're actually going to go the extra step. They actually have some type of reporting program in place where employees can freely report anything from the start of work to whenever they come up to a hazard and they have a situation. They have a program that actually helps their employees get from one place in the organization to the next. They have a surefire way to see increase in their employees, in the gold standard of their organization, in the very fabric of their brand. They see increase that can happen in the organization with that, and so therefore I'm going to invest, or they're going to invest in that particular organization and not yours. See, all these things you have to understand are very important and critical. Like, if you're not taking the time to do this with your employees, there are organizations that are looking that deep to see how you are, what type of people, like what type of humans are we going to get when we invest in this brand? Are we getting good quality, a good quality product, because the humans that are producing this product are in fact in a position to grow, because the culture in the organization says that you're not going to come in the same way that you came in and leave the same way. You're going to leave with some increase. Like when you come in here, there will be a shoot that comes from the stump, that will continue to produce from day on and day out, from year on and year out, and you will be better, you will be more. There will be something that we will add to you as an employee, as a human, when you step foot in this organization. That is a culture move. That's a culture move. That's something that's specific and intentional. It's deliberate. It's not something that haphazardly happens. You have to have a curriculum to do that. And where do you get that curriculum? How do you develop something so scientific and so strategic? 3 times. Legacy Economics Group. Legacy Economics Group. I say it again. Legacy Economics Group. 3 times. Listen to me. The curriculum is here. We have everything that you need to be scientific about how to develop a program within your organization that absolutely keeps culture at the highest level that it can be. Because within your organization, the quality that you put out, right? The price point that you have, right? The ability to go out and pursue and position yourself in the market to be the best of the best. No organization is in the market to just be average. You tell me an organization that has a mission statement or a vision statement that says, we're gonna be average, we're gonna be middle of the road, there's not one out there. Everybody wants to be the best. And so when you don't have a curriculum like this one that Legacy Economics Group can put into your organization, you're accepting average. And when you accept average, you're going to get average quality product, you're going to get average quality in your people, and you're going to get average results when it comes to where you position yourself in the marketplace. Average produces complacency. Complacency brings forth incidents. Complacency brings forth failing test scores. If you're in the school district, complacency brings forth people getting sick. If you're in the restaurant business, complacency brings forth a lot of stuff that you feel like you don't want to have to deal with. Lawsuits. Come on with it. Let me tell you something. Complacency breeds a lot of things, and average is what brings that on. But if you want culture to be at the highest level that it can be, at the highest level, you need to get with Legacy Economics Group. It's me, Aaron Mars. I'm the lead consultant. They call me the umpire because if I see something that needs to be changed, it's out of there. Listen, we're gonna put everything in position that's gonna give you a safe. Look at how you're going to keep the culture at its peak. And I talk about culture all the time because that's what we deal with. That's what we deal with. It starts right there. You can't have performance in the human. You can't have performance in your organization if the culture is not there from the jump. Don't worry. We got everything that you need. All you got to do is go to the website. All you got to do is get in contact with me. All you got to do is sit down, have a discussion, and let's see what we can do for you. But once again, take this as a lesson. Culture is what separates you from the people that are doing slightly better than you, organizations, or the organizations that are clearing you out the park with their product, their service, and their people. Culture is what separates that. And I want to come and level the playing field for you. I want to leverage what you have and take it to the next level, and Legacy Economics Group will do that. Listen to me. Again, Aaron Mars, the umpire of safety. Get in touch with us. Over and out. Have a great day. Let's go.